It's your girl MadeRoyals of MPR. It's your girl MadeRoyals of MPR. You can also call me Ma of MadeRoyals. Whichever one that resonates with you, it is fine. So today I want to introduce us to one of the tools that we use in fashion designing, one of the basic tools in fashion designing, and it's very crucial in making designs. So the tools is a tape measure. So I want to introduce us to a tape measure. For some of us that are new in fashion designing, this is a tape measure. It is used to take both straight and curved lines in curved edges in human body and also in cloth. It is flexible, I think that is one of the reasons why we choose this, because it is skin friendly. It's not that hard like that of the furniture. So this is a flexible long strip that we use to measure lines, to measure straight lines and curved edges on the body. So now we want to do identification of these lines, like how we can easily note the value of each lines on the tape measure, so that as we proceed, if I tell us okay we are using 0.25, we are using 0.75, we are using 1/4, we'll be able to locate those points on this tape. They come in different colors and sizes. Like I've said earlier, you can see that this one is tinier than this. The calibration are almost the same thing. What I would just say, in case you have tape measure that the calibration are not the same, just maintain just one tape measure to complete a garment. Let's say you use a tape measure to measure your clients, you can also use it to cut the cloth and also to sew and finish it. So that way you might get to solve the problem of tape measure not being regular. So that is by the way. So without wasting your time, let's proceed while I show you how you can identify the lines on this tape measure, so that you don't just see lines and you are confused when you are asked to locate a point. Okay, so this is the pictorial representation of a tape measure. So in between these lines, we have in between from this point to this, we have 8 lines at interval. So this is 0/8, this is 1/8, this is 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, which is the same thing as half, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, 8/8, which is the same thing as 1. So this is the representation. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 2. So continues like that. So I said this point is 0/8. This second point is 2/8. This third point is 3/8. This fourth point is 4/8. This one is 5/8. This is 6/8, 7/8, then 8/8. So if we further divide this on calculator, it's going to give us the true value of these lines. So 0/8, this 0/8 automatically give us 0.0. 2/8 will give us 1/4. It's going to give us quarter. 3/8, if you press it on calculator, you get point something, 4/8. So this one, let's say 3/8, you cannot divide it. 2 does not go to it. So 4/8, if you divide 4/8, 2 can go in 4 now. So we have 1/4, which is quarter. 5/8 is not divisible by 2, 6/8. So this remains 5/8. This your 6/8. If you divide this, so we have 3/4, which is quarter, which is 3/4. This one 7/8 also cannot be divided, So we have 8/8. So this will give you 1. So that is the representation of this line. It's as simple as that. It's not difficult. So if I say half, you already know that 1/4 is quarter. So if you press 1/4 in your calculator, it's going to give you 0.25. So if I say quarter, you know where quarter is. That quarter is 2/8, which is 1/4. So if I say locate 0.5 on your tape measure, you should know that 0.5 is half, which is 4/8. So 4/8 will give you half, which is 1/2, which is 0.5. So it's as simple as that. So if I say 1.25, you should know that 0.25 is 1/4, which is this point. This is 1.25. So that's a simple way to locate the point on your tape measure. So let's look at it from another angle, from another dimension. If you don't seem to understand this, let's explore another method. That other method is, you already know that from this point 0 to this point is 1. From this 0 point to this point, you already know that it is 1. Okay, let's now use this simple arithmetic. Let's say you have an apple, or let's say an orange or a ball. By the time this is a whole orange, which is represented by 0 to 1. Hope you're following. So by the time we divide this into 2, now it's going to give us what? Half. So from this to this is 1. So we now want to divide it into 2 now. By the time we divide it into 2, what does that give us? So it gives us half. So which is this half? Can you see the point here? Half. So this half is the same thing as what? 4/8, 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8 is still the same half. So if you explore it from that angle, so let's say this is your half now. You further divide it again, it gives you quarter, which is ilarin. We call it ilarin in my language. Alasona merin. We separate it in 4 places. We divide it in 4 places. So it is quarter. This is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. So now, and we already know that from this point to this point is 1. So we divide this into 2 to give us half. We further divide it to give us quarter into 2. Can you see? We further divide it and it gives us quarter. So you can see this is your quarter. This is half, and this is another quarter here, and this is your full one. So it's as simple as that. So if I now say 3/4, which is 3/4, 3/4, 3/4. So that means you remove 1 out of this 4/4. 3/4, that's 3 out of 4. You divide it into 4, you now take 3 out of it. So that means this one is out. We now have to take 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 4. So that's 3/4. So if you price this in your calculator, you are going to get 0.75. So if I now say, okay, locate 0.75 for me, you already know that you are talking about 3/4. And we've already divided this one into 4. We've already divided this one into 4 like this. So we now want to take 3 out of this 4 division. So this is 1. This is 1/4. This is 2/4. This is 3/4. Can you see? It's closer to 1. So this is 3/4. So that is just the simple readings. It's not something difficult. So if I say probably you take a circumference of something, and that thing now gives you, let's say that thing now gives you 30. You now want to divide this 30 into 4. You have something like 7.5. Divide by 4. You have 7.5. You now be wondering, oh, where is 7.5 on my tape measure? How can I locate 7.5 on my tape? Which one is 0.5 again? So this is 7. This is 7. And this next big line is 0.5, is 5. So this is your 7.5 on your tape measure. Or let's say you take a circumference, and the circumference now give you 7. Let's say the circumference give you 5.5. You now want to divide this into 2. You know, you are going to get something like 2.75. You know, so you now be wondering, where is 2.75 on my calculator or my tape measure? How do I locate that point? It's not written there. It's as simple as ABC. Just locate your 2. This is 2.75. You already know that this is 0.25. This is 0.5, and this is 0.75. So this is your 2.75. It's the same thing as saying 2 3/4. 2.75 is 2 3/4. When we say 2.5, that is 2.5. So when we say 2.25, that is 2 1/4. So it's as simple as that. Hope you understand. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and follow for more. I'm Mapel of MPR. I love you. Bye bye. Stay tuned for another wonderful tutorial. And if you have any question, feel free to ask. Thank you. I love you. See you at the top. Bye bye.